what's up, my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? And how is this Wednesday going thus far for you all? Hope you're having a mimitiously Wednesday. Anyways, before I say anything first, okay, to all the ladies who will be viewing this right here and now, just know that mimitiously Mimi is crushing on you, or just clicking on this channel alone. I am crushing hard, and I'm wishing you all a great day. Meanwhile, welcome back to Stay With Me, Mimitiously Mimi, where you get the gist as it do waiting, as it hurts. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on the bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist from the cooking part? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? Oh, but not fairly. Do not forget, this is your #1 go-to channel where you get undiluted and unfiltered gist regarding your faves, ranging from bbnation, Netizens, and Naija. You got my point? Alright, so guys, this particular video we're going to be discussing a lot, so I would advise you watch this video till the very end, right? Okay, we're starting with Adekunle and Venita here. So guys, the question is, waiting the sub between Adekunle and Venita. What is really happening? You know, the netizens ask, the viewers ask, what is really happening? Because yesterday, while Whitemoney was in the kitchen, you know, singing, trying to be in that mode, you know, he was, you know, he called Venita and, you know, was holding Venita, you know, trying to play around with Venita, and then Adekunle came to take Venita out. People were like, oh, it is giving this ship is already brewing, right? Okay, that aside, after everything, the housemaid retired to bed, and Adekunle and Venita shared the same bed, that is Venita's bed. This is not Adekunle's first time of being in Venita's bed, but I think this is the first time of him sleeping all night in Venita's bed. So guys, now the netizens are like, as you can see this position of sleeping, right? The netizens are like, waiting this up, what is really happening? Adekunle, why you the door? Why you the door? Give us a sheep. You know, people have been saying a lot, you know. Now from Venita's end, we know she needed a sheep, you know, and she needed a cuddle and all of that. But from Adekunle end, do you think Venita is that lady Adekunle really wants? What do you think in this contest? Do you think Adekunle, to me, I feel Adekunle is actually trying to play in the bad boy Dex role. You understand? Not like the real Adekunle role. You understand what I'm trying to say? So the netizens have been, you know, saying a lot about this thing. Like Adekunle, they've been coming for Adekunle. Now he's not being, you know, man enough. He's not even showing that he's a man. See the lady, they give you everything. No one, you know, shake body, give us still something to talk about. Now my question is, what do you think about Adekunle and Venita's ship? Do you like that ship? To me, it is giving me two sides, though, but in any which ways, we are looking on how it will go on for them. Okay, coming from Lerato, I think Adekunle is a I never seen him kissing or cuddling with a woman. He is cold, like ice block towards women. You guys are so funny. He's just being a gentleman. One thing you guys should know about Adekunle, do you see this role Adekunle is trying to act like he's a nigga? This is not his personality. That is why he changed his name to Bad Boy Dex. You understand? He's that calm, soft guy, you know. Now I understand why Allison left him for Hermes. Adekunle is only soft to a girl he likes, like Daniela. The thing is this, Adekunle is that kind of guy who would not want to rush a woman. He's not like all this Perel crossed kind of person. You know, you see him, this persona you're seeing in the house right now trying to act like a nigaro. It is not Adekunle's person. Okay, you all watch Level Up and you should know whom Adekunle is. That is his real persona. Okay, coming from Lindani Magia, Kidwire is telling the truth. Venita's know Adekunle is strong. She is just using him to survive nomination. True, and she wants them to be the only ship of the season. She hates when other girls get close to the boys. Her game plan is so obvious. Do you think so? Do you think this is Venita's game plan, that she wants to be the only ship of the season? And which is not possible. There's not how one person would be only ship of the season. Seeing Venita's game plan, I do not think this is one of them. Do you accept what Chantel said about her trying to, you know, make sure that she's the only girl that had a man in the house? You know, the only thing I know about Venita is that Venita sees Cece as a threat to her, you know, relationship with Adekunle. All right, coming from Bibi Marcel, as an Adekunle fan, sharing of votes to say Venita is what? we are sharing. So are you an Adekunle fans? Have you been sharing? Have you been shipping the votes? Because shipping the votes is trying to vote for, you know, somebody whom your faith is quite close to. So that means you're shipping the votes. Anyways, the only thing I can say is use your head. Let's enter the next gist. So like I told you all yesterday, Venita was, you know, trying to meet Whitemoney when he was trying to sing, you know. Adekunle came to, you know, take Venita out. Then at a point, Whitemoney, Uriel joined the thinking, the Soma came, join. Then I enter singing competition. At least you should know that Uriel, if there's nothing you know in the house, you should know that Uriel and Soma they have sweet voice. Now, talking about Uriel, I'm trying to talk about Uriel and Whitemoney. Do not forget that these two people actually had ish the other time about Uriel coming out up for Whitemoney, saying Whitemoney does not want her in the kitchen. It's not a competition, that he's taking the kitchen all over, blah blah blah, and all the blah, you know. So which later yesterday they actually paired them together in that painting. So after the painting, the camera showed on them where they were trying to, you know, have a conversation. Who started the conversation first? I do not know, but I'm feeling maybe it's Whitemoney, or I don't know. So they were trying to have a conversation, but when the conversation was going on, the diary session was also going on. So the only time excuse me guys, the only time we get to see them is when Biggie finished the diary session with a particular housemate. The camera will go on them, so they were trying to sort their differences, which afterwards in the night we saw them singing, meaning that they literally sort the difference, you know. So while they were singing, having fun, singing and doing whatever they are doing, it was actually an interesting singing. Then people were like, Uriel, you don't sing with Marzi again. You're singing with Whitemoney again. It's not tomorrow now. You'll be like, Whitemoney, we are not in a singing competition. You sang all the whole song. You did not allow me sing. If there is nothing I enjoy about Big Brother show, it is the street, social BB street. The social space is quite an interesting place. It is a place where you would just go. If you are not having a great day, you just start laughing. You understand? So they were like coming for Uriel, that Uriel, you don't start again. No, it's not after now you say Whitemoney is trying to monopolize the song. Well, Whitemoney did not allow you sing even one song. That Whitemoney, allow me when you sing one, allow me sing one. We are not in a competition of who has a fine voice. You are not in this and that. And of course, you never can tell it can happen, because the way Uriel flared up like that day is something everybody was surprised about. You know, you just carry something for mind all this right, then you just boom. You understand? And some of us are actually like that. When things happen, we just take them in until when just little thing like this, the person would flare up. So I think some of you are on this table of Uriel. Then Tash said, Uriel tomorrow, I don't feel comfortable singing around Whitemoney. He is it's with me because I sang and he sang too. And then Ngubo said, I sang one song and I divided it into 2 songs because of the fear I have for this man. Oh my God, you guys do not finish me. Like, I literally was laughing when I saw most of the comments people were saying about, you know, Uriel and Whitemoney singing together. They are like, oh, you don't go join and they sing. Now he was on his own in the kitchen singing. You know, you don't go sit down there, they sing with them. No be tomorrow now we go to hear story about how he did not agree. You can see what I just read right now. And I'm like, where? These people, you guys can know how to hold this housemate for whatever they do in this house. Like, what is this? What is... Oh my God, like, guys, I just respect the social space anyways. Now, guys, see, it's like coming from official Samvik. Search the most person in Nigeria in Google and see bbnaija All Stars 2023. Guys, this thing literally got me surprised. Yesterday, I actually saw this. As I'm talking to you, after this video, you can as well go to your Google and go and do the same thing. You would see it for yourself. The person you would see is actually, oh my God. Like, I'm now wondering, what is happening? What is happening? I know this thing happened 5 years, how many years ago? Cece's set is actually 5 years ago, and then all of this are happening till date. You know, they still had that mindset of her, you know, trying to, you know, of her being, you know, bitter, always, you know, talking, always doing this. Guys, look at all the things you're seeing here. People trying to go get screenshots that they went to make on Google of the Nigerian most, you know. And I'm like, oh my God, this is not really a great one. You know, this is not really something sweet. Nobody would want to see this, you know. But the thing is right now, that is why I said something. I said something that Cece has decided, you know, because she know what happened in 2018 and she doesn't want that to repeat itself again. That is why she told Big Brother on her diary session that she has actually adopted a new strategy, which is to, you know, keep calm, keep mute in whatever is thrown at her, that she no go send, she no go reply anybody. She will not reply anybody. Now, right now, yesterday night, and now the housemates are actually looking for ways to come for her so that she would react and, start, having bants, and that would lead to her strike or something. You all listening to my previous video. Now, something happened yesterday. Sisi and Princess was sleeping. Sisi and Princess was sleeping, and then they are sleeping in the blue room, which is their room, right? And then the housemates, when I say the housemates, all the housemates, excluding Venita and Adekunle, because they were already sleeping, went to that blue room, to play a game, So while they were playing a game, the game was quite noisy and everything, And before you'd know it, Sisi actually left the room and went to meet Whitemoney at the garden, and she started complaining that this is not fair, that housemates, people are sleeping in a room and you people came to play game in that room. You understand that it is not just fair, that making noise when people are sleeping is actually not good, that she know that this thing is Biggie's house, and at the same time respect is actually something that is courtesy demands respect. You understand that how can you be sleeping in a room and people will just gather there and start making noise? It's not even one person that was sleeping, two people were sleeping, and then the housemates came making all the noise, playing all the game. That the best place they should have played that game would have been at the lounge. You understand? So she was really not happy, and when she was complaining this, Ike has actually opted out from the game, because Ike was among them then. Ike has actually opted out on the game and joined them in the garden when Sisi was actually complaining. Sisi was like saying that, well, the sweetest thing is that she has adopted that she is not going to reply to anybody, that they're actually coming for her so quick, that she needs a therapist, but she has said that she's not going to react to anything thrown at her in this house. And I know that Ike listening to that thing is not giving, he will be like, oh my god, so this girl, while they plot things for this girl, don't plan, say she not go even react to anything again, So she was just lamenting. Sisi actually complained for a long time. You understand? Now, when that happened, that she walked away and came to the garden and was doing all the rants and bants, the normal Sisi I know would have told them there in the room and said, this thing you guys are doing is not fair. Why were you guys playing game in a room where, and all of that? Now she walked out, went to the garden and go there and rant and was complaining. You understand? At least she was complaining on her own without talking to any of the housemates. But guys, the netizens started coming. Oh, Sisi is scared of the housemaid. If it was Venita, Venita would tell them. If it was this would tell them. And I'm like, you see, you guys like the way you go to Google and Google that's the most Nigerian most whatever woman, and you see her name. This girl is trying to respect herself. Is trying to bring sanity to her life. She's trying to get the peace or whatever she deserves, and people are still coming for her. Now she's maintaining the peace part, and you people are still coming that she's scared of the housemates. If she do the other part of her, you people will still complain. She is trying to work on herself, for goodness sake. So why the complain about if it was this person would have reacted? If it, understand? So, and actually, it's giving that these housemates are really looking for ways, to come for this girl. Now, some people are like, why would even Sisi be complaining that the housemates are playing that game in the room? Is that her room? Is that not a public space? And guys, do not forget that if it is you, how would you feel? It is actually bedtime. Yes, the room light is not yet off. You understand? But the thing is, that is a room. At least the best place they would have played it would have been the the lounge or whatever place they want to play. So Ike was like, the aim was them playing it to think that maybe they would wake up and join them. She was like, even if you play in the lounge, we hear your voice. If you want to join, we'll come and join, and all of that, But the thing is, right now, I think Sisi has adopted that strategy, trying to stay on her own pace. Now the question is, how long can Sisi stay? Will she be able to take all the push-ups coming from this housemate? Because definitely this housemate know how to poke. If one thing they know how to do, they know how to poke one another. How long will Sisi stay? She is really, really trying now. And I really hope she tried for a longer time. Coming from Antona Cantona, Venita would have said something. Sisi is scared of them. You actually right. Sisi has made up her mind to be scared of people till 72 days. She must avoid. Yes, exactly. My own is when I tell you guys I like showing some one or two, proof of it to let you guys know that it is not a makeup gist. But I really, really hope Sisi would hold to this strategy for too long, because I think many people are looking at her and many people are expecting a lot of that from her, but I hope she proved them otherwise. So guys, I am dropping my voice right now to leave the rest for you all in the comment section. Make sure you don't blink on this channel, because here you'll be getting all the gist of today, tomorrow, and whenever. Okay, stay tuned. I will see you later. Do not forget, I love you and I hope you love me too. Bye.